sorted. Invite is coming through from Connor, that's nice. Yeah, it's every time with this game, it's just... I don't know what's going on there. It's just... I mean, at some point it's just ridiculous. Like, you can't have a single race go according to the script. Alright, so... Yep, weather was clear. Alright, so we're gonna chill until the lobby restarts. It's gonna take some moments, I suppose. Gonna be right back. Alright, I can see the lobby is starting. Let's hope for the best. Alright, looks like they did put a picture of the grid positions, so everything should be set. Off we go. We're loading, we're checking, we're checking. Everyone is loading in. Looks like we connected first. So, at least one victory for me this weekend. Eh. It looks like we're good to go. Yeah, there is gonna be another formation lap. Let's check for the tire situation. It looks like everybody... Oh, speed alcoholic on the hard tires. That is against the rules. So we're gonna discuss that, I suppose. He did get lagged out, but technically he's not supposed to change his compound. He had to start on the soft tires, so we're gonna send it in. Nothing personal, mate, but you're not supposed to change your compound. On a lobby restart, you're supposed to choose the same tire again. But enough of that. Let's focus now on the restart. Gonna put the map here. Gonna put the positions. And the grid is filling up. The last 4 cars, 5 cars are coming in. Tension is rising. And it's looking good for a start. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. And we have a ridiculous start from David Boyer going into P1. No, it's all off somehow. Pietro is behind VP. Something is messed up here with the view, but VP took P1 on the start here, and Pietro right behind him. The guys behind are slotting in. Now the view is getting fixed, and there's already battles commencing. J-Corps is right behind Pietro. VP getting away already. They cannot let him get out of the DRS. Oh, and there, Sean Kino going very hard here, but now losing the position to JJ, who was just hoping for something to happen there, and Sean Kino going a bit too aggressive, sliding once again. And VP is already 2 seconds away. Pietro can hold P2 for now, but yeah, J-Corps is right on his tail, trying to get him now on the main straight. Can he get the traction down? He has to get rid of Pietro if he wants to stay in contention here. VP is already 2.5 seconds almost gone. Going from the outside, J-Corps trying to go here. Can he brake late enough? Can he do it? But oh, Pietro defends the inside. Behind him, JJ is trying to stick it in, but oh, it's carnage here as the positions getting swapped on a regular basis here. What's happening now? J-Corps, can he go through the outside? The grip on the soft tires, it's good enough, and he's through. Pietro now on P3. Behind him, Sean Kino got back into P4. got rid of JJ once again. Going on the inside here, what a move! Oh, can he? Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can do it probably. Pietro on the inside, no traction there, but Sean Kino sliding again, but he can get it done. P3 for Sean Kino now. JJ and Pietro are the big losers here, but they are both on the medium, so that's to be expected. As the battles are unfolding now, Sean is already 1.5 seconds behind, and VP is getting a free race for now. J-Corps, however, he is really quick. We know that he has the pace. Can he make up for lost time now? JJ is going into P4, 5, but there's David Boyer. Where did he come from? He got a massive run. Going on P6 now again. Pietro through the inside, he can hold it, is gonna get the DRS, so probably no chance to get back at him, and this is looking okay for them. But oh, now again David on the inside, tried to get it there, but gets a little bit of a wiggle, and Luke was taking advantage of that. Mallory Pippo, who was starting P8, already making up 2 positions. And yeah, you gotta wonder, Pietro, really best start. I know he wanted to go for the mediums, but he lost 4 positions already. He's not even in the DRS of JJ, who is right behind Sean Kino, trying to get him now on the main straight. I suppose he's so close. And Pilos on P7 held his position after all. David Boyer now going down by 2 spots. All Albion holding his position. Bimmer guy now in P10. Who else do we have? We have a bottle of water on P12. Connor has made up 7 positions somehow. What happened there? Did he start on P20? I can't believe that. But the game says he's been going up for 7 positions. I think he was P12, so obviously something going wrong. Speed Alcoholic on P14 with the hard tires. Obviously that's not gonna be good enough for a start, but he's playing the long game, so all good for him. Then we got CW and Shumi, Moldy Goat, Crazy Shadow, Blue Sonic. By the way, Crazy Shadow in a fight with Moldy Goat right behind him. Blue Sonic and Blunt Rules lost a lot of positions there on the start. Something must have happened. But for now, let's go back to the front, where there are still a lot of battles. The DRS is really strong here, and you can already see JJ giving DRS to Sean Kino. Mallory Pippo almost in the DRS of Sean Kino, but not quite. But Mallory Pippo getting past Pietro already. Insane start from Mallory Pippo. Up to P5, and now David Boyer getting past Pietro. Pietro is losing places left, right and center. That's not the kind of start he was hoping for. That's probably also an invalidation, and Mallory Pippo already with the first penalty. We have another guy, I think CW, with a penalty as well. And now we have all Albion closing in. He's past his teammate, and that's not what Pietro was hoping for. He was looking for something else in this race. With starting on pole position, the 2 Ferraris, we know from last week, they are not communicating with each other. They are clean drivers, however, and this time all Albion getting through with no problems. Also on the inside, Pilos getting through, and Pietro, what a disaster for him. Down to P9, right in front of Bakker now. Bakker and Bimmer guy behind. They are gaining ground here as well. 2 positions for each of them. And if we look back at the front, look at the time VP gained. VP is 4 seconds up to J-Corps. What is that race pace? Unbelievable. 4.5 seconds. He's gone. He's gone. And JJ, 2.7 seconds behind. He is doing a really nice job here on the medium tires, not struggling as much as Pietro is. And he's gonna be very strong towards the end of the race. Gonna be able to have fresh rubber at the end when everybody else has to pit very early, around lap 12, 13, 14. We can expect them to go in. No safety car so far, and we have 3 seconds behind JJ Sean Kino, who is I suppose in a good spot now. He can drive his own race. Nothing really deterring him from doing his thing. Mallory Pippo is 1.4 seconds behind, and as you can see, David Boyer 4/10 behind Mallory Pippo. I think David Boyer can make up ground here as well. Gonna be able to get the run here. Is he using... Oh, he does not have any ERS. You can see on the wheel, no ERS to deploy for him. Mallory Pippo also very low on ERS. Little wiggle there on David Boyer. And guess who's behind them already? All Albion. He is trying to make up for lost time from the quali, and he made up 2 positions already. Is getting within the DRS zone now, and there's a big group commencing here. Sean Kino in front of Mallory Pippo, in front of David Boyer, in front of All Albion. Pilos is also trying to stay within the DRS. Bucker is also straight behind Pilos, and Pietro 2.5 seconds away. Does he have wing damage? That is very unusual for him. Now Connor is trying to get past him, but Connor already with the penalty. What happened there? A lot of guys struggling that you didn't expect to struggle, and Bimmer guy now getting past Bottle of Water, who was looking really good in quali at first, but now in the race he's dropping back big time, and there's a little wiggle there. Snap of oversteer for Bimmer guy, and Ball of Water is getting the inside. That's looking good for him. He got plenty of ERS to play with. Bimmer guy, no ERS. Ball of Water. No, Bimmer guy, no ERS. And oh, my God, that's a close one. Thank God nothing happened here. And let's see behind Speed Alcoholic. He is almost in the DRS still, trying to drive his own race. He's not gonna be fast right now, but towards the end we're gonna have to see what he can do. And then we have the bigger gaps appearing. Maybe there were collisions. I did not catch any of those, but Shumi is already 13 seconds behind Speed Alcoholic. Blue Sonic 8 seconds behind Chewy. And then we have Crazy Shadow also 7 seconds behind. And Moldy Goat, CW and Blunt Rules is pitting already. So I guess there was some sort of damage. Or could he go for a 2-stopper here? It's lap 9, I suppose. You can go for the 9 laps per soft and 1 stint on the mediums. We're gonna have to wait and see. Definitely different to what the other guys are doing so far. But yeah, let's go back to the big group. We have a big DRS train. Obviously the guys in front, the top 3, they have their own race they want to follow here, and just drive at their own pace, try to make the best out of the tires. Obviously JJ in a prime position to get back, as VP has lost some ground to J-Corps. J-Corps very consistent. He can see the guy in front of him, and that's always a good thing if you have somebody to go for. And the big battles, they are obviously in this group. Another time we go towards the 10th lap. Mallory Pippo, can he get Sean Kino? It doesn't look like he can. Sean Kino is far ahead, but now he's gaining ground. But still 3/10, 2/10. Is he gonna send it? No, not gonna send it here. Smart driving, and that's definitely track limit warning. But because of that, he's getting a pretty good run on Sean Kino, getting the toe. But no, Sean Kino is still gonna have the straight line speed here, and you could see the light is flashing already. Most of these guys, they have spent all of their ERS. We know Pilos, he does not save ERS whatsoever, but it might be for the best now. Just play it safe, you're in the train. There is no reason to use any ERS, just stick behind those guys. Try to wait for a good opportunity, and when they go pit, maybe you can use the ERS when you got no, nobody in front, or you go for the undercut and try to get a good outlap. So yeah, the DRS train here goes from P4 to P9. After that, Connor got nobody in front of him, but Ball of Water is still right behind him in the DRS, and yeah, we're gonna have to see what these guys can do when the race progresses, but very difficult to close back in Brazil. It's the easiest of tracks to just brute force your pace, but oh, look at the toe, Bottle of Water, he's going on the inside. Can he make it? Connor's trying to get the switchback. Oh, and he might have gotten damaged there. The little snap of oversteer on Bottle of Water. Ah, it's quite a disaster for Connor. I hope he didn't get damaged, but it looked like quite a collision there. The wing is still looking alright. Let's just hope for the best. And as you can see, Speed Alcoholic, he's not losing ground anymore. The hard tires, they are coming to life now. And he might be able to get back to Connor very soon now. Behind him, look at Pietro. Oh, the poor guy. He was prepared for a good race here, but he's dropped down 12 positions, the biggest loser so far in this race. He doesn't have penalties, but it's looking rather grim for his title ambitions, at least for now. He will have to find something, pull something out of the hat if he wants to improve his position. It's not the kind of race he expected. And he's a really nice lad. I gotta give it to him. He's very determined also to put some good racing show, and very clean, so it's really bad to see him suffer in the race, but I'm sure he can figure out something and get back into it. At the front, oh, I did miss that. There is a battle going on. Sean Kino got overtaken by Mallory Pipple, but Mallory Pipple's so slow on the exit, and I think we have a VSC here. Something must have happened. Blunt Rules DNF, so he is just out. And Crazy Shadow, look at the time he's behind. Did he get damaged? Was there a collision between some of the guys here? What about Moldy Goat? His front wing still looks alright, so I'm not quite sure what happened there, but Blunt Rules out of the race. That's really unfortunate for him. He didn't look to have the best pace around here. Canada, certainly he was looking a bit better, but it's always a bad thing when you get when you just get some snap of oversteer and your race is just over because there's a wall. I suppose something like that must have happened to him if it wasn't a collision. But that VSC, yeah, it forced a lot of guys to pit, and we have to go straight back here. JJ pitted for the hard tires, so his mediums didn't pay off after all. That VSC changed everything, but very smart decision to go pit here. The guys who did not pit are... No, J-Corp's pit as well. Oh, and it's a full-blown safety car. Alright. And yeah, I think everybody will have pitted with that safety car. So let's have a quick look. And no, not everybody pitted. Bucker and Speed Alcoholic. Obviously, Speed Alcoholic would not want to pit for any other tire compound. His hards are still good to go. Bucker did not pit as well. That's questionable. But maybe he wants to do something else. Go for track position here. But yeah, you gotta say VP is looking mighty fine here, as well as J-Corps. But keep in mind, these two were gone, and now it's all back together, and maybe Bucker can screw things up for them. And what is happening here? J-Corps is pitting again? What? Okay, somebody... What? He could have finished the race on those, and now he's gonna put back on soft tires? Oh, that's a drive-through. that is a drive through, and he's got wing damage as well. Oh no, it's a disaster again for J-Corps. Oh no. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, the poor guy again. And now VP, does he have any competition? He got JJ behind on P3 and Sean Kino also on the hard tires. Everybody seems to have pitted. Is anyone not on the hard tires? We have Connor not on the hards. He went for the medium, so he's gonna pit 100%. Then we have Pietro, Shui on the hards. They all seem to have pitted, and Speed Alcoholic now on the softs. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's a free pit stop, you gotta do something. Maybe he's gonna go for 2 stints on the soft. Gonna have to wait and see, but he should have pitted straight away. That's disaster. He's gonna lose all the time he gained with the hard tire choice. Then CW is on the mediums, Bimmer guy on the hards. Obviously J-Corps now on P16 on the soft tires. I doubt that's a good call, but if he got damage, I can see him changing the tires again, but yeah, there must have been some collision, and that's, it's disaster for him. It's just, the poor guy, he can't get a race going. And it's not because he's not fast enough, that's the poor thing here. But the safety car seems to be in this lap. VP is holding position nicely. JJ and P2 already passing. Bucker lost 2 positions here. Sean Kino getting past Bucker as well as Malgery Pippo. And now it's just a question of can they keep in the DRS? Look at VP, he's 2 seconds away again, and Sean Kino is past JJ. Incredible race here, what is happening? And we got more than half of it to go. Malgery Pippo slotting in behind JJ Bucker. He's still on very fresh mediums now, so he should be faster than this, but he seems to be struggling quite a bit. David Boyer behind him. Can he keep in contact with the group? That's all that matters for now. Bottle of water now in a really good position on P7. Obviously, with the pit stop and the safety car, everything is back together. Can he keep in the DRS? But he's losing it already. He's 1.2 seconds away. Connor on the outside, getting pushed to the grass, trying to get past him anyway. Can he do it? He is past for now. And just gonna slot into the center as nicely done. And that's 1 further position up for Connor into P7. Can he make it back into the DRS of David Boyer? He is. Oh, and is that another safety car? And Moldy Goat is out. Moldy Goat is out, and Bimmer guy is he out as well? Oh, what is going on? It is another safety car. Now that's kind of perfect for J-Corps. Is he gonna put back on the hard tires? Because he had to pit for a new front wing, and obviously he didn't want to go for the soft, but he has to change tires when he's pitting, so I guess he's gonna go back on the hard tires now. And oh, it was only a VSC, so no time to waste. Sean Kino now, look at him go, he is in P2. JJ, however, right behind him, and look at the DRS, at the ERS. Sean Kino is almost out of it. JJ is saving a lot of ERS, and on the inside trying to have a look, Malgery Pippo. And David Boyer is still in the second window. Connor, however, he is starting to lose grip here behind them. And I gotta say that so far this is an amazing race. Can't believe what we're seeing. Obviously with the safety car everything is back to square one, and look at Sean Kino, he's got some serious pace. He is only 1.4 seconds behind VP. VP not getting away like he did the last time. He's still quite reachable. Obviously Sean are running very low on ERS, and VP is not only quick, he's also saving a lot of ERS here. And JJ, this time is probably not gonna be close enough for Sean. And this is probably Sean's first and best chance so far to get a really nice result, get to the podium. So we're gonna have to follow that along the race. Mallory Pippo on P4. Something must have happened. Somebody must have pitted, and that's who was that? Somebody must have pitted there. I'm not sure. And behind we have, look at this Speed Alcoholic on the soft tires now. He wants to get rid of Pilos as fast as possible. You don't want to get held behind somebody with the 2 compounds harder tires. That's not good. As we can see on the left side, somebody took out the meter sign, so really difficult to spot the braking point now for the uphill right-hander. And I think we're gonna see something unfold here, but also in front. Oh, look at this side by side, and what happened there? Sean Kino must have made a mistake, a big mistake. JJ went past, and Mallory Pippo did Sean Kino drop it on the left-hander. Did he lose traction again and just spin the car? And oh, what happened? J-Corp's. Oh, there's gonna be another safety car, I suppose. J-Corp's DNF'd there. He must have gotten. There must have been a collision or something. Speed Alcoholic in the pits there. Impossible to follow what's happening here, but there's gonna be a lot of pit stops here. Bottle of water doesn't like the hard compound tires as well, so he's gonna be pitting. And not sure if that's just a VSC or if that is a full-out safety car. But maybe we can have a look at the front here. No, the gaps don't change too much. And it's green again. It's ready to get going again. VP lost a lot of time on that restart. JJ is already approaching Sean Kino now in P3, and Mallory Pippo still behind him, putting a lot of pressure. It's Sean Kino. Is he able to hold on here with all the pressure mounting? He has to get back into the DRS of JJ, or he's just going to be overtaken here. No ERS for him, and look how he's approaching. Mallory Pippo into P3 here, but on the outside, can Sean Kino do it? No, he can't keep within him, and that's gonna put David Boyer onto the map as well. Going on the inside, no ERS for Sean Kino. He's bent it all, and that's how you lose the positions. You're too liberal. Oh, and there's a big crash there. There's a big crash. Sean Kino completely missing the braking point, lost his entire front wing there. And Mallory Pippo, and look at who's there. Connor is suddenly into P4 on the outside of Mallory Pippo. David Boyer going through on P3 now. And JJ and VP, they're gonna have a chill race now. Oh, and it's a disaster for Sean. Pilo's right behind him now. On the hard tires, just play it safe, get him on the first chance when he's slower on the corners. Don't do anything wrong. Don't do anything harsh here, but he is playing it safe. Can he stay in the DRS now? He's gonna have DRS obviously this time around, but can he get back into the DRS of Connor? And yeah, let's see, Sean is pitting. And not only him, there's a Mallory Pippo is pitting again as well. Mallory Pippo, did Mallory Pippo also get damage here on the collision? Obviously both of them getting together, and that's completely gonna change how this race unfolds. Connor is now in P4, but he has to pit again, and I think the guys in front, the 3 guys, are gonna finish the race on the hard compound. There's no reason not to, but Connor is looking good for a nice points finish now, as well as Pilos, who probably won't pit again. And look at All Albion, he is also looking nice now on P6. Mallory Pippo now re-entering, and there's another yellow flag on the entire... What is going on? The bottle of water is gone. And is this gonna be another safety car now? Or is it just a VSC again? It looks to be a VSC, and yeah, there's bottle of water's car. He must have been collected by something there. Impossible to keep up with everything here. And JJ now in the pit. Ooh, this is really interesting to see. VP is staying out, but JJ, he is taking a gamble here, going for the soft tires, I suppose. 14 laps on those. That's gonna... Oh, and oh no, he's getting held. He's getting held. And Connor behind is also pitting, going for the soft tire. But what is happening here? He's getting held so long. Oh no. And David Boyer re-entering behind. Oh, he got held there. What happened there? And behind them, Albion. Now we have Pietro coming back at them, maybe with the hard tires. He's gonna stay out, I suppose. Shankino suddenly back in contention, but he has to pit again for softs. Okay, interesting choice, and that is a full safety car, right? That's gotta be a safety car. Yeah, there's a safety car. So look at Melder Pippo and Pilos making up so much time here. VP obviously playing it very cool the entire race, but Pilos and Mallory Pippo, they got an amazing race now. But the big problem here, VP has not pitted, and look behind JJ on the soft tire now, only 3 spots behind. JJ could win this race. He is in prime position to win this race, and now if he can get past the hard runners in front of him, if he can get past quickly, he's gonna have no trouble whatsoever closing in on VP. However, if VP gets away 2 seconds, like the other times the safety car and VSC were out, yeah, it's gonna be hard to catch back on. But for now, he's looking really good. And Bucker now in P5. Connor behind JJ. I think a lot of guys messed up their strategy here. Not a good call from VP to not pit here. They were so far ahead from the other guys already. I think pitting here would have been the best choice. But yeah, I have no clue what happened there. Ball of Water says in the Discord, I'm at a loss of words. So I have no clue what happened there, but we have 5 DNFs already. And yeah, it's carnage, and it's a second safety car. This has not happened before in the Tier 1 race, but this time around it's pure carnage. After all the restarts, every time the VSC or the safety car was out, something happened straight afterwards. And as I said, the track is so narrow. You cannot dive bomb like crazy. We had some ridiculous dive bombs in the Tier 2 race as well, and I suppose some guys, they just think I'm right behind the guy, I'm gonna dive bomb into the inside, but you can't do that every time. You have to be side by side, or you just run the risk of getting taken out or taking out someone else. And some people are just not patient enough. So we're gonna have to see footage from the guys here involved. Obviously the biggest loser here was J-Corps, who was in prime position to get on to a podium again, and DNFing here, and yet again the poor guy has such great pace, and something always seems to happen to him. And I can really feel him, because I'm getting taken out like on a regular basis without being able to do anything about it. You gotta play it safe with some of those guys, and we're gonna have to see what the reports are after this race. Obviously someone, like, let's be very clear, somebody must have fucked up here big time, because 5 DNFs, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we saw some collisions with Shankino and Mallory Pippo, but we didn't catch all the DNFs here. Some went out on their own, I'm pretty sure, but I can't believe 5 guys go out on their own in Brazil. Like, where do you go to? Where do you destroy your car? There's not really a lot of places where you could destroy the car. So I assume that's gotta be some collisions here with other cars. We're gonna have to wait and see for the reports of the incidents. Really not sure what happened there. But yeah, let's get back to the race. Let's see if it seems like the safety car is coming in this lap. VP is warming up his tires one more time. Sorry about that. And the race is back on. No overtaking until the white line, but Pilos is right on his tail, and behind him Malvery Pippo is only 2/10 away. Very close this time. JJ played it very cool on the start. He didn't want to risk anything, just pick him off one by one. And look at the run he's getting on Malvery Pippo. Those new tires, they are really strong. No way to defend that. He can just send it on the outside here, I suppose. And look at that traction he's gonna be getting. Oh, but not quite. Malvery Pippo holding on, and it's costing them both time. Pilos is already 7/10 up, but JJ now being able to get the position on the inside. Now he's looking for Pilos, and behind them, what is happening here? Connor! Oh, there's big contact, and Malvery Pippo got contact with him as well. Oh, it's another carnage here on the restart. And look at what's happening here. Shankino, he's also got damage, I suppose. Oh yeah, there's only half a front wing there. Oh my lord, what happened to these guys? And Connor, his wing seems to be okay, so he must have been hit from the on the rear of the car. Somebody must have missed the braking point completely, and that's putting Shui here in P8 all of a sudden. He was not in contention so far, but now he is. Obviously the guys with the damage are pitting. Also Speed Alcoholic is pitting now. I don't know what happened to him, but now Pietro versus Shui. The battle commencing here and trying to get the inside. Oh, he's putting him straight onto the grass. You have to leave space, Shui. What are you doing? Ridiculous, you can't do that. That's why there's so many collisions. We're putting people into the grass. We're missing braking points all over the place. It's and a bit of cross touching here from All Albion as well, but he's making it stick. And Malvery Pippo, the big loser so far on the restart with the hard tires, can't keep it together. But maybe, just maybe, but it's losing them all time. Look at the gas. All Albion can keep the position, but he's already 1.8 behind. He is on the soft tires. David Boyer also on the soft. Pilos, he is gone. 3 seconds behind JJ, and JJ is getting past VP now. VP played it safe on the restart, but you gotta start to wonder, why didn't you pit for the soft tires on the safety car? Look at JJ go. Can VP stay with him here? He's gonna have the DRS at least once, but with the fresh tires, I suppose it's gonna be no problem whatsoever for JJ to get the gap in the technical sector. And now we have 2 AlphaTauris in 3 and 4. A great result for them if they can keep it, but All Albion is approaching and trying to get big points here after invalidating in Q3 twice in a row, not setting a lap time. Now he is back into it. P5 for him on the best tire on the grid. Only David Boyer right in front of him is also on the soft. Pilos is holding them all up now, but obviously you want to go for track position if you're Pilos here. I cannot I think he made a good call here, not like VP did, who is by the way outside of the DRS already. JJ, he might be cruising here, but we're gonna have a look for the penalties in just a second. A nice team play here from Pilos and David Boyer. David going through. Can Pilos maybe even keep All Albion at bay? He is right behind as well, having the DRS. No ERS for Pilos. David Boyer also completely out of ERS. Nobody has anything left. And behind them, Bucker is already 3 seconds behind. Mallory Pippo, I think his race is freaking over now. 2 seconds behind on P7s. He has to do something here. As Pietro, will he send it down the inside? No, playing it safe, but he can get the traction here on the uphill. And very clean racing from both of them. Pietro, can he salvage this race somehow? P7 now for him on the soft tire. Massively profiting. Oh, and there's a big send from Mallory Pippo. Can Pietro get past him again? He's gonna have the inside for this turn left. And yeah, he can do it, but there's gonna be DRS on the straight for Mallory Pippo. It's all about the traction now. Can he keep it clean here? Looking good. The ERS is low. Pietro also no ERS for him. And slowly he's gaining, but it's not gonna be enough, and that's looking very good now, as All Albion is in P4 already behind David Boyer in the DRS also. Amazing what is happening here, and Mallory Pippo couldn't come back here. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be enough. Behind them on P9 it's Shuey, and he is losing time, but behind him Connor is 5 seconds away. Can Connor make up for lost time here? 7 laps to go. Can he catch on to Shuey? It could be difficult. I don't think it's gonna be enough time. And behind them, Blue Sonic. Oh, and what happened there? Speed Alcoholic is completely off the track. Blue Sonic overtook him. I don't know if he just spun on by himself or if there was contact, but for sure something happened there. And Sean Kino once running for a podium, now very far away. He did 4 pit stops. Speed Alcoholic did 5 pit stops. What is going on in this race, guys? And then we have CW on P14 and Crazy Shadow, the last survivor here. By the rate we're losing drivers, he might get a point as well. We don't know if somebody else is gonna crash out, but for now, I think things are starting to settle in. So let's have a quick look. I have no clue what the penalty situation is. So, oh, look at this. This changes everything. So JJ has 3 seconds of penalty. VP 5, and look behind them. Within 5 seconds of JJ right now is David Boyer without any penalties on the best tire. Can he make up time here? He could win this race here. And All Albion also 5 seconds of penalties. Behind them, Pilos. Okay, I can see why he stayed out, because there's no penalties for him, as well as Bucker. They are having a clean race. I did not expect so many penalties in Brazil. It's fucking ridiculous. This is not a track you want to get 10 seconds of penalty. It's a track where you maximum get 3 seconds, but this time around, I think with all the pit stops, some guys must have gone a bit wild on the entry or exit of the pits. Pietro in P7, he has 3 seconds of penalty, but no threat behind him. Look at the penalties. Mallory Pippo 14 seconds, Shuey 14 seconds, Connor 16 seconds. What happened there? That's very uncharacteristic of Connor, who is now behind Shuey. Shuey weaving, changing the line quite a bit there. That is not good, and now squeezing again, not leaving room one more time. Shuey, you gotta stop doing that. I mean, at this point, it's not okay anymore. You're putting people on the grass on a consistent basis, and you can't do that. Oh, and there's Connor losing his cool there a bit. Is he gonna send it? No, he's not. But Shuey very wide there, and losing the position to Connor, who's better on the traction. But he's gonna have the DRS here on the main straight. Oh, but he lost it there, and that's gonna be it for his chances of getting back. And behind there, yeah, we don't have any big battles, but the big battle is, I think, for P3 right now, at least on the track. David Boyer, however, has a completely different race at hand than All Albion. All Albion just trying to salvage anything he can. Pilos behind is on the hard tire, and All Albion has to make up 5 seconds. He's right now 2.8 seconds in front. That's gotta be a lot more, and that was so close. And are you kidding me? Is there another safety car? No way. And there's someone else out. It's CW is out. He's just straight up demolished his car on this part of the track. Somewhere here, it must have happened. I think he just lost it and went straight to the wall. And are we gonna see... We're not gonna see another safety car. It's too late for that, so it's just gonna be a VSC this time around. As you can see, the delta is not changing. My goodness, this race. And there's 2 drive-thrus. Mallory Pippo got a drive-thru. Another one. Connor got a drive-thru. And Crazy Shadow got a drive-thru. The VSC ended. All these guys didn't stay within the delta. I think the emotions are running high here. No clue what's happening, but obviously now JJ is 3 seconds away from VP. Are the hard tires gonna come back towards the end here? VP has to make up ground, or he's gonna be losing after such a good race. He might be losing a lot of positions here, because behind only 1.6 seconds to David Boyer. All Albion, he does have 5 seconds of penalty, but then we have 4 seconds behind VP. We have Pilos, who could be finishing in P3 here. It's looking very good. AlphaTauri could get 2 guys on the podium here. Bucker is too far away. He's not going to be in contention. So it looks like, yeah, JJ might have it here. And behind him, David Boyer and Pilos. Pilos with the great call. He just didn't pit. He just said, I'm going to drive with the hards. And for VP, obviously, that was not the right choice. He was in such a prime position, so far away from everybody else. I think he should have definitely pitted for the softs like JJ did. Look at the gap JJ is getting. Maybe VP could have tackled him again if he pitted, but yeah, he's gonna be kicking himself now. And All Albion, he's still not getting past David Boyer. David Boyer also on low ERS, both of these guys, but they are closing in on VP. Maybe the DRS could play a difference here, as we have an overtake from Blue Sonic onto Mallory Pippo, who is just getting... Oh, what happened there? Did he just send it? No, Blue Sonic just let him pass again. He must have lost it somehow. But yeah, now Connor is approaching behind Blue Sonic. So obviously something could happen here, but I want to keep at the front for now. I'm sorry, I can't show everything here. There is an attempt for an overtake, gaining ground. All Albion is getting through, not getting through, getting through. It's so close. David gonna have the inside here for the right-hander. And he's just gonna stick his nose in, but can All Albion come back at him? No, he's too far away now. And it's so close. David Boyer, he is more than 5 seconds away, about 5 seconds away from JJ, so JJ doesn't get any more penalties. He's gonna win this race, but he's gonna have to keep it clean on the last 2 laps. All Albion, obviously with the penalty, that's it's very dissatisfying when you're having such a good comeback drive. And Pietro, yeah, I think the positions behind, they are already done here, and Blue Sonic is looking very good to get a points finish here, because look at the time penalties. I think he might go up to P9. He just has to keep it clean on the last few laps, and that's gonna be it for him. And as you can see, JJ, the last time getting into the Sector 2 behind him. There is still the battle for P3, and now everybody is so far away except these guys. Oh, and what happened there? That's gotta be a lapped car making some space here. Very nicely done from Crazy Shadow, making sure nothing happens here. And it looks like JJ is gonna be too far up. He made the best choice here with the soft tires on the last safety car, and congrats to him. You cannot only have the best pace, you gotta be smart, and JJ played it perfectly here. Obviously very dissatisfying for VP, who got away every time, but then too many safety cars and he couldn't reproduce it. But he's gonna be P3, oh, barely in front of Pilos, who lost out too much time. David Boyer is gonna be P2, he's gonna be really satisfied with that. VP at least holding on to the podium, a well-deserved one. I think only the tire choice, the not pitting on the last safety car, was a bit of a question mark there. But Pilos, what a great drive from him. P4 all Albion, keeping his title hopes alive. P5, that's solid points for, if you keep in mind what happened in the qualifying. Bakker is on P6, Pietro just barely holding on here to P7. What a disaster race for him. He was on pole, he had good pace, but then everything went downhill, I suppose. Speed Alcoholic on P8 provisionally. Blue Sonic, as I mentioned, he is on P9. And the last points position actually goes to Sean Keno, as Mallory, Pippo and Connor had so many penalties, they just got straight... Yeah, they got pushed straight out of the points there. So we're gonna have to see, but I suppose Connor and Mallory Pippo, Mallory Pippo, there's gotta be some collisions involving these guys. I mean, that's a crazy amount of penalties. Not quite sure what happened there, but we're gonna have to see the footage. I mean, I really didn't catch everything, as the battle in the DRS train at the front was too intense and so many overtakes, but behind there's gotta be some ridiculous stuff going on. So yeah, it was definitely a very entertaining race to watch. So from a spectator's view, I guess that was, I mean, I had a lot of fun watching this race, but I gotta say, I mean, for the drivers, if you got like I think we got 5 DNFs here. We got 6 DNFs. I mean, that's not good. Obviously, there could be a lot of DNFs, but I think a lot of those were not only drivers making mistakes, but collisions with other guys. Obviously, Jacobs, I think he was all by himself. I think he might have just lost it, getting a bit on the grass and just goodbye, you know, but we didn't catch that he was just gone. So yeah, that's the race, and I think it's getting clearer. At the end of the race, like, JJ is gonna be on the podium. I don't know how he does that, but he just crawls back into the positions. He makes the right choices at the right time. A lot of awareness to put on the soft tires here. Knew he could go for it with all the time between him and the other guys behind him. So very well done. Also Pilos, best strategy call from him and JJ, I believe. These two guys with an amazing awareness. VP a bit unlucky, but I can kind of see he wants to keep the position, but I think if he pits for softs, it's probably for the best. But you never know before. I mean, if JJ stays out, what are you gonna do? Then you're pitting and you're losing track position, and you're already having a 5-second penalty. But yeah. Oh, and Peter was saying he forgot the setup. Oh. I was wondering what happened to Pietro, but yeah, no setup, no chance. I mean, that's... Oh, it seems like J-Corp's must have. Oh no, J-Corp's got DNF'd by Moldy Goat. He didn't do it. No, by Speed Alcoholic. He didn't just crash. He got put out by a back marker. Are you kidding me? The guy was driving for a podium and you just take him out there. Ah. Yeah, I think congrats to Blue Sonic. He kept it clean and great for him to get points here. Very nice. And yeah, I think driver of the day, for me, it's gotta be between JJ and Pilos. Those guys have made up uh, quite some time and positions with good strategy calls. I think for me, Pilos probably the big dark horse of this race going up the ladder. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. So next week we're gonna be driving in Vietnam. Um, I like this track. I think it's a good track for the wheel, not so much for the controller. Very narrow as well, and obviously not like in Brazil. You're gonna have a lot of walls you can collide with. So yeah. So thanks everyone for watching. Also, thank you Beanstar for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed the race, and we're gonna hopefully be back with Moody Games next time around, next Sunday in Vietnam. Cheers, guys.